What is going on, guys? ALMD back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about which console is going to be the best console for you to buy Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga on. And this is purely console, not PC. But if you guys do enjoy Lego Star Wars content, please be sure to subscribe down below. We got a bunch of content like it on the channel, and we really appreciate your guys' support. But thank you guys, and let's get right into this video. Now, obviously, this is kind of a topic where people get a little emotional or have certain loyalties to certain consoles. For me, instantly, I am a PlayStation guy. I just like PlayStation more than Xbox, and it's not really a knock on Xbox, just my preference. It was the first console my dad bought me when I was a kid. He bought me the PS2 and the PS3 and so on and so forth. And I just grew up with PlayStation. That's just how it works. And certain people are just like that with Xbox. Certain people are like that with Nintendo. I still love the Switch because there's a bunch of games like Mario and Zelda on there. But regardless, we're talking about which one is going to be the best for you to buy or play Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga on, and not really more so what console you should get or what console you should have. And I understand a lot of people have certain consoles already, but this is just going to be a discussion on which one I think is going to be the best for you to buy it on. Now, with that said, there is some things that we do have to look at. For instance, the next generation consoles are coming out this year, PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now, you are going to be able to play this game on there no matter which console you buy it on, whether it's PS4, Xbox One, or if you wait to buy it on the Xbox Series X or the PS5, you're going to be able to play it on the next generation consoles no matter which one you buy it on. So I'm going to put it in the perspective of PS5 and Xbox Series X. And basically those two versus the Switch. And there's a lot of positives and negatives to buying each, and we're about to go over those right now. Now, there's really not going to be any sort of major difference when it comes to gameplay for this game, because every single console is going to run it great. The Switch is going to run it great. PS5, Xbox Series X, they're all going to run it great. So that's not really a factor here. Controller is a little bit of a preference, excuse me. I personally I just like the PlayStation controller and the PlayStation feel. Some people disagree. For me, it's a PlayStation thing. It's more of a comfort thing, but other people prefer the Switch controller, and the Switch does have quite the advantage when it comes to portability, of course, because it can switch from console to a handheld mode, and that is a big advantage that the Switch has over the other two consoles. That's the main point that I'm going to make for the Switch, and you'll see me coming back to it many times in the video, that the Switch has a major ability to be able to transport and take it in portable handheld mode whenever you want. That is going to give the Switch major points over the other two consoles. But one thing the Switch does not do very well, it has it but does not do very well, especially when you compare it to what's going to be on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Heck, even if you compare it to the PS4 and Xbox One right now, and that is the online play in the online system. I think all Nintendo fans can agree, compared to what PS4 and Xbox One has done, even PS3 and Xbox 360 on the older generation, compared to what the online system is, or really has been for Nintendo forever, it blows it out of the water. If this game, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, does have online co-op, which we're still not 100% sure on, a lot of people believe it will, including myself, because I don't see why they wouldn't do that. If it does have it, there's no question the online play for PS5 and Xbox Series X is going to be way better than on the Switch, because the Switch online play is just not good. If you look at almost a bunch of games, the online system just doesn't really work in comparison to the other systems. And quite frankly, I don't know why Nintendo hasn't fixed it yet. Their next console should definitely have a much better way of connecting with people online, whether it be playing, chatting, whatever it is. They're pretty behind in that department, even though the Switch is a fantastic console. Now, this next point I'm about to make is kind of subjective to whatever your preference is on digital versus hard copy games. And the reason I bring this up is the Switch built-in storage is not very good. It only has a 32 gigabyte hard drive, which is not a lot in terms of games today. Now, I don't think Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is going to be, a 100 gigabyte game like a Call of Duty or Last of Us. Actually, I don't know how much The Last of Us is, but it's not going to be a major gigabyte killer. Uh, Regardless, though, if you have a bunch of games on your Switch, such as Breath of the Wild or Super Mario Odyssey or Animal Crossing, and a bunch of those games, uh, and storage could be a problem for you, and you're gonna have to end up buying an SD card or something because of it, you might as well get it on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, because not only are those consoles going to be fresh and you're going to have a bunch of storage in them, but those consoles, I believe the Xbox Series X comes with a 1 terabyte standard, and the PS5 comes with a 825 gigabyte standard hard drive, which is a lot more space than a 32 gigabytes hard drive that the Switch has. And that is if you're going digital. If you're going hard copy, at that point it really doesn't matter, because it's going to take up less space naturally in the Switch because some of the storage is going to be on the actual cartridge. And same thing for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Really, at that point, storage isn't even that much of a factor until very long into the life cycles of those two consoles. And then my final point, and this one is kind of almost irrelevant towards the Switch. It's kind of just a positive for the PlayStation and the Xbox, is that if you buy the console on the PS4 or the Xbox One, you're going to be able to play it on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So if you plan on keeping your PS4, let's say you're older, I'm going to use PlayStation example. Let's say you're older and you have a kid, and you want to play this game, and you buy the PS5 and you give your kid your PS4. He'll still be able to play this game, and you'll be able to play it on the PS5. So I think you have to put that into consideration, whereas if you just have a Switch, you're going to have to share it and play it together, which isn't really a big deal, but if that is your situation, it's something you definitely have to think about. And that is really all of the main points that I have as far as the differences between buying the consoles, or buying each version for each console, and the positive and negative for each. I personally think it comes down to preference, but there's one thing that I think is huge for it, and that is the online co-op. I think that's the biggest point that I made. So I think the console that mainly determines which one you should get this game on is if there is online co-op. If there's online co-op, I don't think it should be really much of a question that you should get it for either PlayStation or Xbox, because like I said earlier, their online support system and just their online system in general is so much better than what is on the Nintendo Switch. And I really don't think a lot of people are going to argue with me on that. But if there isn't any online support for that game, any online co-op, I don't think buying it on the Switch is a bad move at all. In fact, I think that would be the console I would get it on personally. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying or any of my points. Again, these are just my opinion. It's just what I think. But I think okay. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with whatever I said. If you got any other points that you'd like to make in the comment section down below. Remember, guys, this is just my opinion. It's just what I think based on the information we have right now. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy LEGO Star Wars content like this, please be sure to subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.